What's up, YouTube? It's Mr. Ferguson here. Thank you guys so much for coming back for another video here in Central North Carolina. You may be saying, Mr. Ferguson, you sound weird, and that's true because I've been going through, my wife had a little cold thing. I've got a little runny nose and sore throat in the morning. It's the weather. It's a beautiful, probably 60 something degrees out here. So I've had a little cold, so I apologize for my voice if I cough in. Don't have any of the Rona. We already been through that, so just want to let you know that up front. What I am glad to see is the sun is out today. Man, the past, really the past like 7-8 days, we've had no sunshine. It's been cloudy. We had a lot of rain last week. We had a lot of rain on Saturday. And then this week they're like, oh, it's going to be 85 and sunny. And yesterday it was cloudy, and Tuesday it was cloudy. And so finally we're filming this on a Wednesday and the sun is finally out. Praise you, Jesus. Thank you so much. The grass needs some sunshine. I'm not a professional, I'm a DIYer, and here recently in Central North Carolina, we've planted some Jonathan Green seed, we've planted some GCI turf type tall fescue, some GCI spreader elite seed. It's a spreading type fescue with a cultivar in it. And so I just want to give you day 15. This is day 15 germination update. And let me start off by saying I have put a couple of posts on my Instagram if you're interested in social media. I know everybody's not, but I do post some pictures here and there on Instagram at Mr. Ferguson Lawn if that does interest you. But I did put my first mow on the lawn on Monday. Now, I didn't record it because I just want to enjoy the mow, but as I mentioned, it's been cloudy and rainy, so I think I did it a little bit too early because it was a real mushy, especially over here by the trees in the gutter area where it slopes down. It was mushy, it had tire tracks, it was not an enjoyable mow. So I'm hoping the second one that we do here soon, shortly, maybe even the day that this video is coming out, I hope to do another second mow without the lawn striper, and then the third mow we'll start striping this bad boy and showing you what it's looking like. I did put a mow on it, so you will see some of the tracks where I went up and down. I just wanted to even everything out. Remember also, as we look through the lawn and we do this little lawn update, that we had our initial seeding the day that we aerated on the 28th, and then, you know, we had a heavy rain that came through back here behind me and kind of washed away some of it with a heavy rain, and I threw down another batch of seed in the lawn. So that being the case, we've got some seed that's a little bit more germinated or has grown a little bit higher than some of the, you may see more baby grass is the point. We'll turn the camera around, I'll shut up. I appreciate you guys checking out the video. Let me show you what the lawn is looking like right now, day 15 germination update. It's so exciting to be able to look out my bedroom window here and look at how it is so filled in. The grass, the baby grass, it is not, you know, I don't have all these bare spots anymore like we had in the summer. And maybe at this point I can show you guys a picture, the last picture I took before we did, I think it was dethatching day. Look at this picture of how dry and desolate and disgusting the back lawn look and the side yard look. But when you look out the window, it's so green. A lot of this is obviously the fertilizer and the green pop that we applied that's a liquid, but also some of this is from the Freedom. And to be honest with you, it hasn't, I mean, crazy growth has not occurred on the surface, but I did want to go ahead and cut it one time, and the color is just absolutely gorgeous, very gorgeous. Remember right here by the rocks, excuse my little mossy area, I do have some Moss X actually coming, I'm going to apply right here, but we did put some of the Jonathan Green right here because during this time of the year, this is a very shady area. So I wanted to put some of the Jonathan Green Dense Shade Mix right here. So some of that is likely ryegrass right here, but the rest of it GCI Spreader Elite, that spreading fescue. So looking really good. It's not completely filled in, but of course you can get that wonderful view of just the baby grass and you know, the original grass that survived through the summer. So it's just so stinking gorgeous and beautiful. Loving the color for sure. So even back in the woods, you know, you can see the Jonathan Green, the Dense Shade Mix. We did throw out more of that about a week ago. So that ryegrass is coming in, and my wife just loves the Jonathan Green, especially near the woods. She loves it more than I do, I think. So looking awesome there. And then of course all of this that we put, remember we put down the topsoil, we raked this area, we said, hey, we're gonna try to grow grass even though it's rocky and it's sticky and rooty. It's been coming in great. This is an area that'll be shadowy in the spring and the summer. The leaves are gonna fall, so I'm anxious to see will this grass hold up. but we still have baby grass coming in from some of the other dense shade mix I threw down. But as you can see where I passed through it with the mower, it's looking awesome. And so the dense shade mix, I can't complain. Jonathan Green came up fairly quick and looks very nice. So happy there. I did a north-south mow here. Well, excuse me, I did a east to west, the left to right mow. So it's just so awesome to look back and not see gaps, you know, of where, you know, grass had died off, and we're getting back into a full, lush, thick lawn hopefully here soon. Ugh, I hate this cold stuff. We'll come up this side in the shade, but this is where it was pretty mushy. Remember all the topsoil, we had that pipe rip out, and it continues. Let me get out of the sun, there we go. It continues to look pretty good. The baby grass coming in, so we're looking fairly good there. Everything is just greening up. It is incredible. Every year it's incredible. But you can see while I walk, just see the tracks and where I got mud. I had to step on it and try to fix it a little bit. Should have waited another day before I mowed, but I was too excited. But it's amazing when you put down starter fert and when you plant grass, just how different your lawn can look in such a quick amount of time. The green up compared to those pictures I just showed you, it's absolutely amazing. So we're still got baby grass growing in over here. You know, in this section, if you remember last video, it was really bare. It's still bare. You can still see tracks over here. But we've got baby grass continuing to grow here. So trying to get some sunshine on that today. I think it'll be very good for it, but hopefully this area will thicken up here. And as we move forward, and I have weed eated, and you know, I did this left to right. I didn't go up and down. I wanted to go left to right. So it is still a little mushy over here, but not as much. But this was a big bare area. And so if I get out of the sun, it's looking a little better. So germination continuing to happen. Still got some Bermuda grass around here. So hopefully, you know, it'll start dying off and fading away here soon. But still got some disgusting, ugly Bermuda grass. It's not perfect. It's by no means the perfect lawn. But just the fact that it's filled in, it's green, it's colorful, and you got baby grass growing up all over the place, man, it makes you feel so much better. It just looks so much better. So let's go up here and look at the bank a little bit. So we continue to need some fill in here and down here where I'd killed some weeds right before we planted the grass. But overall, if you just step back, man, you know, we can get into the, oh, there's Bermuda there, and oh, there's, you know, man, it's just a green lawn with no gaps, you know, no bare spots. Just looks awesome. So thank you, Lord. But there's still, again, it's not perfect, but solar green GCI turf here on this little strip right here, as well as on the bank. It continues to come in looking very nice. As you guys can see, the sun is behind me. It's about 10 o'clock. So this is the Jonathan Green solar green mix. So it's got some Texas bluegrass in it. I think it has a very small amount of ryegrass, if I'm not mistaken, fescue, but it's coming in pretty good. So getting in here, you can kind of see this is one of the thinner areas that we want to thicken up a little bit. But all in all, it's just beautiful, beautiful looking green. My wife likes this a whole lot. So I didn't mow this. I didn't get that close to it. I didn't want to trample all over that. So it continues to look awesome and continues to look good as it grows in. The utility side, this little strip over here, you know, it continues to fill in looking good. You can kind of see this strip over here, but it's filling in slowly. There's still some gaps in this area that I think need to fill in. Not totally pleased with yet from where I ran the mower too much. This strip is hard because going up and down with the mower is difficult. I always go up and down long ways, and so you develop, that's why we say switch up your mowing pattern, because I've developed, you can see almost the tire tracks from doing the same way so much, but it's just difficult going left and right. But you got to do it, or else you'll start wearing out that grass in those tire track areas. So as we planted grass, those are the areas that we're waiting to really fill in. And so you can see here, it's looking pretty good. We put a cut on it, we lowered some of the grass, and all the baby grass and baby germination is continuing to come in. So continuing to look good, And again, this is Jonathan Green solar mix. So you got some Texas bluegrass here. I wanted to put that near the road. So hopefully some of this will be the bluegrass here and can take the heat of the asphalt. That's the ultimate goal. And so obviously we sprinkled a little bit of turf type tall fescue in here as well. So as we come down to the final area, it's the side, the no tree side, as we said last video with our square footage measurement, but it's looking just as well. just as awesome. I mean, this is the area we had the most existing grass make it through the summer, and overseeded it with the turf type tall fescue. We got a little bit of spreader elite starting to be mixed in over here by the gutter area. This area, I had some baby grass that really came in that was white, and from the tenacity, but it looks like it's starting to get its color back. But it's just a gorgeous looking area. Just enjoyed mowing it. Even though it was a little wet, I think the second mow will be more enjoyable, and throwing that lawn striper on it, man, it's really gonna look awesome when we stripe this bad boy. So but I want to let it grow plenty, you know, before we put that stress of the lawn striper on it. But it's looking very, very good. And so as you can see, we still have some areas that are hidden, but we've got baby grass coming up. See, this is grass from that second throwdown of seed, I do believe. So you can see where it's still coming in. It needs some sunshine. We've had plenty of water, mushy ground. We need sunshine. So today, I think it is really going to grow substantially. Maybe not, you know, to the naked eye, but I know it really needs some sunshine. We've not had good sunshine, but you can just see the haze of baby grass over the hill. Hopefully you can, as I can in person. So that's pretty much it. We're continuing to have baby grass, continuing to grow in, and the color is that freedom color, man. I have to say, I think the freedom, what Alan said was correct. You know, from what I've seen thus far, freedom has not caused it to go crazy, growing crazy tall. That nitrogen 1776 mix, it's not taking off and everything just jumping crazy with growth. It's a very green, it's a different type of green. It's not a dark solid, you know, green. It's a limeish dark green, if that's something to say. I don't know how to properly even describe the green, but I know it's probably from the Freedom Fert that we placed down. So all in all, man, very pleased, very excited to look out the window every day and just see it grow and watch germination take place. It's just super exciting. So day 15, we're getting closer to totally filling in some of the gaps like we see right here. Still got a ways to go, not perfect yet, but we're continuing to make progress and anxious to get that lawn striper on it to really set it apart from other lawns in the neighborhood. I'll also make mention that I did do a RGS application some point, I think last Friday or something, all for the purpose of testing out the battery that STROM sent me, and with my backpack sprayer, everything went well. The only negative thing is I think the red trim nozzle that I've got from T-Zone is, or T-Flow, whatever it is starting to kind of spray weird and heavier in the middle section than the side section. So, but the sprayer itself was fine. The battery was fine. I removed the battery, and I'm going to start storing my battery in my home. And when I do a spray, put it in the sprayer before I go and mix. So we'll try that and see if that helps. But all in all, sprayer did fine, battery did fine. So I want to give that update. But I appreciate you guys stopping by. I apologize for my voice, apologize I'm not feeling the greatest. And this may be a shorter video than you intended on finding today, but thank you so much for clicking on it. I hope you've enjoyed seeing the success that I'm having here with the growth and everything coming in. I'm just super excited. I promise you guys the next time I mow, I will capture it and be able to show you what it's looking like. But I think capturing the first stripe, you know, that we put on this lawn is what I'm anxious to see. And of course, we got Halloween coming up. I've got a bag of flagship in here. I'm going to be laying down some flagship somewhere around the 20th of October, so look for that. We just want to get it a little dark green. We want to give it plenty of time to kick in for Halloween when everybody's walking the neighborhood. You know, if you want to go back and check out the Halloween domination videos we did last year, I thought they were pretty successful. It's when I first got my lawn striper. We're coming up on a year having my lawn striper. So check out Halloween Domination 2020. Those videos I thought were pretty awesome. But thank you guys for coming back for another video. Hope you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you're not subscribed. We hope to see you on the next one on Monday. God bless. We'll see you next time.